Welcome, everyone, to the original conference championship game. There's simply nothing quite like the intensity when an SEC title is on the line. All the legendary players, the epic moments who have made their mark on this occasion. The intensity is simply unmatched. Can't wait for this one. We're going to be treated to not just a top 10 matchup, but a battle for a conference championship and an automatic bid to the college football playoff with the first round bye that goes with it. So a lot at stake here. As we'll see the number 6 team in the country, LSU Tigers, taking on the number 1 team in the land, the Notre Dame Fighting Irish. 3A Sports College Football, I'm Chris Fowler, here in the booth with Kirk Herbstreit. I think we've talked long enough, Kirk. Let's get this game going. Team is out there, and here we go. A conference championship on the line right now. And it's a squib kick taken by one of the up men. First down play call. How aggressive will it be? And the motion by the back now forces the defense to adjust. And they'll start off with a deep shot. Incomplete. They cannot connect on the deep ball.
Chris, they don't hit this pass, but I love the approach here as a play caller. Taking a shot and being aggressive, getting that ball downfield, stretching that defense. Try to keep those safeties back. It can open up other aspects of your offense.
They're going to run it. And the runner brought down right at the 38-yard line.
Just love watching this back run. Gets behind that offensive line, lowers his pads, and gets a nice solid.
Sets up as a 3rd and 3 here on this opening possession. Looking to pick up the first down through the air. He's moving out of the pocket now. He'll throw it now. But they don't connect. It's incomplete, and it brings up 4th down.
Man, on your own side of the field, you're playing a risky game here, 3rd and short. Your goal should just be keep this drive alive the best way you can sometimes is just hand the ball off to your running back and have him get behind that offensive line and go to work. Curious to see what they do now here on this 4th and short.
So instead of trying to pin the opponents deep with a punt, they'll go for it on fourth down. First drive of the game. And now the timeout is called by the defense. They've got some things to work out here. Aggressive start to this game. They're going to go for it on fourth down. And they'll run it out of the shotgun. Looks like LSU has the first down.
Gutsy call here by this offense. Early in this game on a fourth down, they decide to go for it, and they come up with the first down to be able to move the sticks and keep this drive alive. The gutsy call pays off for the offense.
LSU getting set with a 1st and 10 coming up. That's a design quarterback keeper. It's a 2-yard gain. 2nd and 8 coming up.
Well, anytime you use your quarterback as a runner, the goal is obviously to hit some big plays. You got to be careful of letting your quarterback take too many big hits. Not only can he get tired, he can also start to fumble the football.
Here's the 2nd down play. There's the snap. Looking to throw the ball. With the catch, it's Parker. He's brought down, but not before getting into enemy territory at the plus 47.
It was a great completion here. Quarterback puts this ball on the money. And when you talk about LSU and to talk about the history, it's easy to bring up Joe Burrow in 2019. But, Chris, you've been following this as long as I have. You know that when LSU is really dangerous, they get consistent play from the quarterback. Doesn't have to be Burrow, but just a guy that can be efficient, be a good leader, and complement the running game. And right now you're starting to see that from this team. Good completion. Now, can you do it consistently? Because if you can, with the athletes they have around that position, they become a real threat.
Second down play coming up for this offense. Here's the snap, looking to throw. Oh, and he's got it down inside the 20. Well executed. He finds space and gets the first down yardage.
Well, this game has gone from 0 to 60 in a hurry during the first drive for this offense.
LSU has moved into the red zone. And the ball is handed off out of the shotgun.
It's a good, solid game. 5 or 6 yards. Love to see that from the running game.
Here comes second down now. Every play important down here in the red zone. Quick throw caught on the left side. And he takes it in for the score. Touchdown, Tigers.
Oh, just outstanding execution here by this offense. The offensive line gives the quarterback time, and the quarterback's anticipation was on point. Puts that ball right in the money. The receiver, all he had to do was turn and catch the ball for that touchdown.
And it's 7-0 after the PAT. Here's the kickoff team. Let's see if they give the returner an opportunity to bring this back. Fielded in the end zone. It's Love. He'll be tackled at the 18. That's good coverage there. line getting set up. It's a first down play. Looking for some space. It's Love.
The defense coordinator this week all week telling us about gap integrity, not giving this running back any creases at all. Really sound defense on that play.
Offense getting set. It's second down. Receivers now getting some new assignments before the snap. Looking to pass here on second down. He'll take a deep shot here. Catch is made way down inside the 30. Touchdown, Notre Dame. Strong game by this quarterback.
That's what makes this guy so dangerous as a wide receiver. He can catch the ball underneath, shake and bake and go by you, or use his speed to get around you and make a big play like this for a touchdown.
The kick is good, and the kicker got clobbered. Flags all over the field. Getting set to kick the ball off now. This is a squib kick right to one of the blockers on the return team. First down play call coming up. How aggressive will it be? Defense looking to dial up some pressure here. Keeping it on the ground here.
Defense does a really nice job here of being able to contain that run game, helping just for 2 yards. Chris, to me, this changes the playbook a little bit now for the offense. The guy calling the plays at second and 8, that's a different deal. Now he's got to probably thinking about going through the air instead of staying on the ground.
Offense getting set up. Here's second down. The DB's right near the line now, showing press coverage. And the same runner's got it again. They'll tackle him at the 27.
When you can get good chunks of yardage like this on early downs, it just keeps you on schedule, leading to more manageable third down situations. Never underestimate the value of consistently getting 4 or more yards a pop like that.
Offense looking to convert on 3rd and short from the 27. And they're moving the receiver now before the snap. On the 3rd and short, they'll try to throw for it. He's escaping the pocket now. Here's a wide-open receiver, complete. In a big game before he goes out of bounds, the offense keeps churning, gets a fresh set of downs.
If I'm this defense, you get these guys to 3rd down, you better bracket or double team some kind of coverage rolled to this receiver to take him away. This guy makes another big play.
LSU getting set with a 1st and 10 now. Takes the snap and takes off on the run. And the senior able to make the stop after a short gain. Second down after that run on the previous play. And a short pitch and catch to the tight end. And they get him down after the completion.
Just a good job of spreading the wealth, making sure everybody's getting their touches. When you do that, the defense can't lock in on one guy or 2 guys. Make them have to be aware of everybody. It allows you to continue to spread the ball around and spread the field, making it tougher for this defense.
crucial third down play right here. Tight end goes in motion. Secondary up now, trying to jam these receivers. Shotgun formation here on third down. Trying to create outside the pocket now. That one falls incomplete. They tried to press it deep, but now it brings up fourth down.
Well, that's a great job by this defense at getting pressure with only 3 pass rushers. It leaves 8 back in coverage and makes it very difficult to find an open man. But boy, you'll play that defense all day if you can get that kind of pressure with just 3 guys.
Bit too far away to trust a field goal attempt. The offense on the field on fourth down. Pre-snap motion from the receiver. Fourth down, looking to throw for it. This one falls incomplete, but it looked like the defense jumped off sides. Pretty easy call for the head coach. He will accept that penalty, of course. So 1st and 10, that's a costly mistake for the defense on fourth down. And it looks like the quarterback's going to run it. The pickup is 7 yards, now it's 2nd and 3.
Man, when your quarterback can run the football like this, it puts so much pressure on the defense. The defense coordinator spent all week preparing his unit to be able to stop this offense. But when this quarterback's able to pull it down and pick up yards like that, it's an extra headache for the defense to have to deal with.
2nd down after that run on the previous play. Out of the shotgun, he'll hand it off. And they'll stop him after a short gain.
See, that's how you limit what an offense wants to do. This time, the defense just won the battle up front at the line of scrimmage, not giving up any big plays. Everybody's gap sound. It's really solid defense on that play.
Third down play for this offense. Back behind the quarterback, aligned in a pistol. On third down, it's a handoff. And they pick up the first down, tackled at the 25.
Well, it's a nice job up front by the offensive line, but give the running back an assist for setting those blocks up before he's able to get downfield for the first down.
This LSU offense is moving quickly down the field. Press coverage now from the secondary. Here comes a first down pass attempt. And he'll wisely throw that one away.
Man, I like this play. And not only is it the right play, throwing it away like that, but given that he had no other option, he just did what he's supposed to do to survive and get ready for this next down.
Offense lines up for a second down play off the incompletion. The back's got it. But only a 1-yard gain, so it's 3rd and 9 coming up. Not going to be easy here. Backed up a long way to go for a first down. And he'll drop back here on third down. And he'll loft it to the end zone. And he's got it. Touchdown, Bayou Bengals. Methodical but effective, Kirk. Probably one of the most impressive drives we've seen in a conference championship game.
Hey, I have to agree with you. Long drives like that are like a great painting. Slowly layering all the intricate facets until you have a masterpiece completed. That drive was put together in the same fashion. Just masterful execution on that drive.
PAT puts them in front by 7. Kickoff team on the field getting set now. And it comes out to the 25. No return attempted there. And the Fighting Irish offense is back on the field. Looks like the QB is changing the play at the line. And looking to throw now on first down. Physical defending. That one falls incomplete. Brings up second down. Notre Dame comes to the line quickly. Throwing again on 2nd and 10. Looking for his back. That's going to be incomplete. A lot of contact. No flag. Brings up third down. They come to the line. A long way to go for the first down, but needing this crucial conversion right now. Drops back, looking to throw for it on third down. Short pass, finds the tight end. They get him down, but the gain moves the ball upward to 36.
What a clutch play here by this offense to convert on third down. I know it's still early in this game, but the fact that they've dug themselves a hole to convert there and keep this drive alive, they got a new set of downs and a chance to dig into this lead.
Notre Dame getting set with a 1st and 10 coming up. Looking to throw it again. Looking to scramble. Going to try to use his legs here. And he'll step out of bounds after a solid gain on that run.
That's what I love about this guy. Just getting good positive yards here and continue to just keep this drive alive.
Important 2nd down play coming up. Takes the handoff. It's Price. The Sophomore able to bring him down quickly.
You know, in the era that we live in right now, everybody wants to spread the field around, try to create space, try to create one-on-one matchups, and the defense has countered over the years by trying to play out wide. But here's a great example. The defense has the ability to play wide, but still be solid at the line of scrimmage, not give up big run plays.
So now it's 3rd and short from the 43. Can they keep the drive going or perhaps face a tough 4th down decision? Quarterback appears to be changing the play. Going to pick up the 3rd and short through the air. Can't hold on. Good defensive play. Brings up a 4th down. The ball near midfield. No punting team. The offense is going for it. And he's throwing for it on 4th down. And he's looking to make a big play downfield. Makes the catch. Can he get in? They could not stop him. He's in. Touchdown, Fighting Irish. Well, a touchdown to a wide open man. Kirk, what in the world was going on the defensive side of that play?
What was the defense thinking here? You can't let a player roam free like that. They just completely forgot about him and gifted him a touchdown.
No problem with the PAT right down the middle. The PAT ties the game here in the second quarter now. It's a squib kick. It's going to be fielded by one of the up men. Okay, so here comes the LSU offense back on the field. Great possession last time. They punch it into the end zone. Can the defense come up with a stop this time? We'll go with the ground game here. Running back takes the handoff. And he's tackled right at the 40-yard line.
Great job by the offense. Opening up some holes and giving the running back room to run on first down. Plays like this can open up the playbook for the play caller, allow him to make that defense think, are they going to run? Maybe play action, maybe throw the ball downfield.
Now it's second down here. DB's looking to jam the receivers at the snap. And the back gets the football. And he's brought down, but he does have enough for the first down.
How about the offensive line here? Just a hat on a hat, opening up just enough room for the back to squeeze through there for a nice gain.
First and 10 now for the offense. Here's the snap. Quarterback looking to throw. Cannot escape that ferocious pass rush. It's a sack.
Well, that's the one thing about a guy that always feels that he can rely on his legs. He's always trying to make a play, and this time he just wasn't able to get away from the defense, and that is a big loss for the offense.
The sack sets up second down. Send the back in motion. Quarterback wants to throw it on second down. Makes a quick grab. Tackle finally made. That's a very solid gain, but not close to first down yardage yet.
One thing I love about this back is how he gets involved in the passing game. Nice catch here.
Backed up here, trying to make something happen on third and long. Moving the receiver around pre-snap. Drops back, looking to throw for it on third down. Quarterback leaves the pocket, on the move now. There's no one to throw to there on third down, and now it's a fourth down coming up.
Boy, this is all about the defense here. Nice stop here on third down, but really it's about trying to get this offense behind the sticks. Once you get them behind the sticks, you can mix up your coverages, really affect the quarterback's eyes and disrupt the timing and the rhythm of what the offense is trying to do. Now we've got another big fourth down coming up.
The ball near midfield. The head coach decides to go for it on fourth down. It's the wide receiver coming in motion now. It's a heavy blitz look here. Let's see if they bring the house. Trying for a fourth down completion. Lets it go quickly. And the pass is intercepted. A takeaway for the defense.
I'm going to give the defensive coordinator a tip of the cap here. They went with dime coverage with 6 defensive backs, which gives them a lot more speed on the field. And with those defensive backs, they're able to play better in space. They recognize the ball, step in front of it for a nice interception.
So here comes the Notre Dame offense back onto the field. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. Using his legs on the scramble. He'll avoid the big hit with the slide.
Chris, watch him work through his progressions here. Finds the first and the second option aren't there. By the third option, he's got to pull it down and try to pick up some positive yards, of which he did, and then he slides down to avoid the big hit.
First down here. Time for one more play before the clock stops for the 2-minute warning. That's the 2-minute warning now here in the first half. The offense will set up on 1st and 10. There's some pre-snap movement in the backfield. Quarterback changing the play now at the line. Early movement there will cost the offense 5 yards. And the head coach will decide to accept the penalty and take the yardage. See if the penalty proves costly. 1st down and 15 now. There's the snap, and he's looking to throw. He's going for a big play downfield. Catch made down inside the 15. Touchdown, Irish. This offense really clicking.
Well, that's a well-oiled machine right there. Everyone on this offense has been a star in their roles. When they're rolling like this, it results in quick and positive results.
He knocked through the extra point. The lead is 7, 21-14. Now the kickoff team is out on the field. This is a squib kick picked up by one of the up men. And the returner brought down by the coverage team now. And here comes that LSU offense back onto the field. Well, it's been an entertaining first half. Not much time remaining to cut into this lead. On 1st and 10, looking to throw. And he'll loft this one deep to the left side. Deep ball is caught for a huge gain here. And they finally tackle him down at the 1. Big gain in the pitch and catch.
Well, that is a great throw and a catch. But now we'll see if they can finish off this drive by scoring a touchdown.
1st and goal. Great chance now to draw even before halftime. And now a carry here for the fullback. Touchdown, LSU. This offense is still clicking.
Boy, how exciting has this first half been? We get a touchdown here. They're an extra point away from tying this game up. A lot of great action here.
Extra point splits the uprights. And with that extra point, we're all tied up now in the second quarter. Kickoff team is on the field. Let's see if they give the returner a chance to bring this one back. Bringing it out. It's low. He's tackled at the 17, so it would have been better to leave it in the end zone for a touchback. And the Notre Dame offense back out on the field. The offenses have had their way so far. These defenses looking for answers. Quarterback pre-snap adjustments now for this defense. Defense is coming after him. And that pass rush has trapped him into sack.
Good pressure here by this defense, but it felt like the quarterback held on to the ball a little bit too long to come up with that sack for the D.
The offense will look to regroup here at 2nd and 11. And he'll set up to throw. Receiver makes the grab. Defense surrounds him. Just a short gain on that completion. They get to the line in a hurry here for this 3rd down. Dropping back. They're going to throw for the 1st down. Snags the quick throw. And he goes down after a solid gain. That's enough for a 1st down. Notre Dame comes to the line quickly. On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. Trying to extend the play. He's going to scramble now. And he's shoved out of bounds with the defense short of the 1st down marker.
Boy, he was close to getting to that corner and picking up some big yards, but the defense does a good job of getting him out of bounds.
2nd down play coming up. Quarterback drops back from the shotgun. Fires it to the wideout. He pulls in the catch. He goes down right there, but it's enough for a fresh set of downs for this offense.
Love to see a post corner executed perfectly because it really shows you the time that a quarterback and receiver have put in together. That time it's ran perfectly. The timing was there, and great throw and catch.
Notre Dame getting set with a 1st and 10 now. There's the snap. They'll set up to throw. That pass is caught. That's a big gain before he goes out of bounds. It'll move the sticks. More than enough for a 1st down.
You know, we talked this week with the offensive coordinator about what makes this receiver so special. He kept referring to his route running. Here's an example of that. Great route, enough separation to give the quarterback a nice lane to throw the football.
They'll change the pre-snap look now. On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. Quarterback delivers complete to the right side. The offense spends their final timeout of the half here to talk strategy.
Love the timing here between the quarterback and his receiver. Pick up some positive yards, and I continue to be impressed with just the chemistry between these two.
What's the play call here on 2nd down for this offense? From the shotgun, drops back looking for an open man. Caught quickly. Not much after the catch, but it is good enough for a 1st down. So here comes the kicking team on the field. They'll settle for 3. Kick is good. Gives the offense 3 points to show for that drive. And with that, they retake the lead.
I was watching this guy in pregame. He's got a strong leg. Not surprised here he's able to put 3 points up here for the offense.
And the kick is a squib kick, taken by one of the up men. Looks like one more play here before halftime. Defense trying to jam these receivers at the line. Looking to throw it on first down. He's moving out of the pocket. Quarterback on the move, trying to make something happen. And they get him down in what will be the final play of this first half. And that will do it for the first half here. Kevin Connors now has our halftime update. And they'll kick it away now to get this third quarter underway. And he'll lead the kickoff right there. We'll start from the 25. And the Fighting Irish offense comes back out onto the field. Quarterback making some changes at the line. Offense appeared to be confused about the snap count there. It'll cost him 5. Pretty easy call for the head coach. He will accept that penalty, of course. Fresh set of downs for the offense. First down. Quarterback looking to connect with the receiver here. Extending the play now. The sophomore with a strong tackle there. Notre Dame comes to the line quickly. Back in motion now. We'll look to throw it here on second down. Caught near the sideline, but just a short gain. Defense shoves him out of bounds. Not much of a gain there. The offense now facing a third and long from the 26. Got to avoid a mistake here. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. He's got an open man downfield, and it's caught. The tackle is finally made, but a huge gain. They'll spot the ball near midfield at the +49.
Most defensive coordinators focus a lot of their energy on how their unit performs on third down and in the red zone. They give up a couple more third down conversions like that, and they're in for a very unpleasant film session on Monday.
Notre Dame getting set with a 1st and 10 coming up. Here's the handoff on a counter. Gets past the tackler into open space now. Tackle made after a big gain.
Well, Chris, that's a combination of really good blocking and outstanding patience by the back. He waited and used his vision and patience to allow that play to open up and then accelerated through the hole to give him that huge gain.
This Notre Dame offense is moving quickly down the field. Quarterback making adjustments now to what the defense is showing. From inside the red zone, they're looking to throw. Quarterback escapes the pocket and takes off. And he heads out of bounds after a nice pickup on the run.
I love that this guy's not willing to just give up on plays. You know, he's got enough athletic ability to give you some positive yards in a run game, and he's able to do that right here.
Here comes a crucial second down play. Every yard tough to find down here in the red zone. On the ground, it's low. Touchdown, Notre Dame. Still no answer for this offense. So the offense flexing, Kirk, and stretching the lead here now in the second half.
Well, you can catch your breath here a little bit if you're this offense. That touchdown can help you out. But now your own defense can help you preserve the lead so you can go back out and continue to build upon that to the finish.
Now they get set to kick it away. It's a squib kick, fielded by one of the up men. And the returner will be brought down. And that Bayou Bengals offense is back out on the field. An inside give now from the shotgun.
Chris, you know, the spread era over the years has always grown offensively. I've been always impressed with the defenses that really build their defense to play in space, still have an ability to be sound at the line of scrimmage and defend a running game. It's exactly what we saw right there.
Off play action, he's looking to throw. Here comes the shovel pass. And the defense swarms, not much of a gain on that completion. Made the catch, but he was surrounded, Kirk. Not much room to run.
They did a really good job that time of leveraging him out in space. I thought he might have a chance to be able to shake loose because he is so elusive. But defense, as you said, did a really good job in the open field surrounding him. Just nowhere for him to go to pick up any more positive yards.
Third down. This offense could really use a conversion here, down multiple scores. And the quarterback dropping back. The pocket breaking down. Pass ball is incomplete, but there's a flag. Will it keep the drive alive? And the head coach will decide to accept the penalty and take the yardage. And the punt team now on to kick it away. And the returner is tackled by this punt coverage team. First down here for this offense. And they'll try to pick it up on the ground. That's a nice tackle there by the senior.
Hey, it's a great job of this defense containing the running game. But if I'm calling the plays, I'm not abandoning the running game just yet. I think it's important to have some sense of balance. So throwing and running is essential. Stick with it.
Getting set. Here's second down. Quarterback checks the defensive look, makes some adjustments. Fakes the handoff here, looking to throw it. Quarterback moving out of the pocket, trying to create. Pass ball is incomplete. There was a lot of contact. No penalty. Brings up third down.
Chris, I thought he had his hands on that football. I thought he was going to come down with it. But give the defense all the credit with a big hit to knock that ball loose.
So the ball at midfield, and now the offense facing a third and long. Receiver in motion now. Drops back, needing a third down completion here. It's a screen pass complete to the running back. Tackled at the 33. That's good enough for a first down.
With this offensive line, you got to tip your cap. They've done everything you would ask of them in taking care of this quarterback. They do it again here on third down, working with that lead. You know the pressure's coming, and they deliver.
Notre Dame getting set with a 1st and 10 now. Out of the shotgun, he hands it off. Breaks a tackle on the play and makes a decent gain.
Well, I would just stick with this RPO. That's a really solid gain, and it's plays like this that eventually make that defense collapse down. Then you can pull it and hit a big play through the air to your receiver.
Second down after that run on the previous play. Quarterback adjusting now to the defense. Handoff from the shotgun. And he's tackled, but only after picking up a first down.
Look, I realize on any play call, when it's properly executed, it can go to the house for a touchdown. But the runs that really make a game plan work are the ones where you get just what you need. And he barely got the first down, but he got it.
This Notre Dame offense is moving quickly down the field. A pre-snap motion from the offense. They'll run the option. They'll give it to the back. A gain of 2 yards. Now it's second down and 8. Notre Dame now operating in the red zone. On the run, it's low. Tackled, but first down.
You know, offensive linemen are just a certain breed. They're always going to do their job, no matter who's back there carrying the ball. But I tell you what, they have a little bit more confidence when the person that's carrying the ball can break off some big-time runs. That makes them block just a little bit harder, knowing what he's potentially capable of doing.
It's an option look. Touchdown, Fighting Irish. This offense cannot be stopped. So the offense flexing here and stretching their lead here in the second half.
Now that touchdown gives you a little bit more breathing room, but now it's up to your own defense to help preserve that lead so you can go back out and build onto it in the second half.
And he knocks through the PAT. The kickoff team on the field now as they get set to send this one away. It's a squib kick picked up by one of the blockers. Okay, so here comes the LSU offense back on the field. Defensive backs up at the line, showing press. Quarterback escapes the pocket. Nobody open downfield. He just throws it away.
Man, the defense took everything away from him. What do you expect him to do? He can't force the ball into traffic and potentially throw the interception. Does a good job of getting out of the pocket, away from the pressure, and just throw the ball away. See what happens on this next down.
So after the incompletion, it's second down. Quarterback drops back. He's moving out of the pocket. Punt over the middle. It's Green. And he breaks the tackle on the way to a solid gain there. We begin the quarter with a crucial play. Offense setting up for this third down. Here's the snap. Looking to throw here. Fires it to the wideout. Makes the catch downfield. Heads out of bounds after a solid gain. More than enough. enough to pick up a first down.
Really good job here of converting by this offense. And let's face it, at this point in the game, because they have such a big hole to climb out of, they've got to be able to convert and come up with a new set of downs. They do it here. Now they got a real shot to cut into this lead.
Second down after that run on the previous play. Some fresh coverage now from these DBs. A short completion of the tight end. And they tackle him, but not before he picks up the first.
And there's the tight end who shows off his hands.
This LSU offense is moving quickly down the field. First down, we're going to throw the ball. And he's going to fling it deep, going for it all here. And it's picked off in the end zone. And that's a solid return after the interception.
Boy, would this quarterback love to have this one back. They're trying to work themselves back into this game here in the second half. And the defense comes up with a big turnover that could be the nail in the coffin.
The Fighting Irish offense is back on the field. They're going to run the option. Only a small gain. Now looking at 2nd and 9. It's a quarterback keeper. Goes backwards, losing 3 yards there.
But there's the defense stepping up and making a nice play. Let's face it, this quarterback has been tough to deal with. He's been able to run and pick up some good yards, but this time the defense is in position and they tackle him for a loss.
Well, a serious challenge for this offense. You don't want to be in 3rd and long inside your own 20. How much of a risk will they take to try to pick up this first down? Quarterback drops back from the shotgun, looking for a receiver. Grab down the middle. It's low. They make the stop just short of the marker. It's going to be 4th down and inches to go. And now the defense will call a timeout here. There's something they didn't like about that look, and they'll make an adjustment for this important play. The offense already has 1 4th down conversion. Can they do it for a 2nd time? And here's the handoff. Tackled, but only after picking up a fresh set of downs.
Hey, you got to do what you got to do. You got to rely on that offensive line in the running game here to be able to secure a victory. Good call, and just keep working that clock.
Notre Dame getting set with a 1st and 10 coming up. Use the running game to chew on this clock now. Second down after that previous play. On the run, it's Love. Breaking free at the 35. Oh, and nothing but green grass ahead. At the 10 now. Touchdown, Irish. Stretching the lead. This one is getting ugly.
What a touchdown. Anytime you see a play go for that many yards, everything has to come together. The offensive line did their job, the running back's vision and instincts and speed, and the play caller setting up the perfect personnel group, formation, and play call. It all came together, and they get the big score.
It's a squib kick picked up by one of the blockers on the return team. And here comes that LSU offense back onto the field. They had it going on the last drive, but it ended abruptly with the interception. Let's see what they can do here. First play of the drive, looking to throw the football. Caught on the outside. It's Parker. And heads out of bounds after a decent gain.
Hey, it's positive yards, right? That's never a bad thing. But let's face it, these guys got a long way to go in a short amount of time to do it. So let's get the ball downfield, and let's get out of bounds to try to preserve that clock.
Offense getting set. Second down play here. They go with a direct snap. Fights off a defender. Tackle made after a solid run by the junior. Big guys up front lined up. It's first down.
Well, depending on the temperament of the head coach, he's either turning to the bench and screaming, where the heck was that all day? Or maybe he's just kind of keeping that to himself, thinking, all right, maybe this is something to build on. Maybe something positive can come out of this. You're going to have some bad games from time to time. We'll see how he gets his team ready in the future. But that right there.
And the sophomore's got him for a sack.
And just like that, you squeeze the life out of this offense. That's another sack by this defense. They have been in that backfield the entire game, and a big reason why these guys are enjoying a lead.
Now the offense facing a 3rd and long from their own 41. Quarterback sets up, looking for an open man. Looks like he's going to run it. And he'll step out of bounds after a solid gain on that run.
Chris, the advantage there obviously was with the defense on 3rd down and long. And they do a good job of taking away things downfield, but, man, you got to account for the quarterback taking off and running. Nobody does, so he gets big yards, and now he gives the offense a chance here on 4th down.
So down by multiple possessions here. The offense will try to convert here on 4th down. Here's the snap. Quarterback drops back. He's got it. Enough for a first down. And that game will pick up a first down and move the football to the 36.
Just great execution here on this 4th down to keep this drive alive. And what I love is the accuracy from the quarterback and a good job by the receiver knowing where that route needed to be able to catch the ball and pick up the first down.
And we've reached the 2-minute warning here. This offense needing to score and then get the football back. This LSU offense is moving quickly down the field. First down, looking to throw the football. Looking for the wide out. And it's incomplete. He dropped the first down pass over the middle.
Boy, this offense has really struggled today, Chris, when it comes to throwing the football. They have dug themselves a huge hole. They're not going to have any chance of coming back. And I think one thing about this is you wonder where you go from here. You're hoping to make a play or two to give yourself a belief that things can get better, but it's just been a disastrous day for the offense.
There's some pre-snap movement, back in motion. The QB throws his third pick of the day. They bring him down after a short return, but the takeaway at the 26-yard line is huge.
Well, that interception really about cost them the game here. And I understand. You got to do everything you can to get back in it, down by a couple scores. But the interception, for the most part, seals the deal for the defense.
So here comes the Notre Dame offense back onto the field. This has been a tremendous performance by this team. Now just the finishing touches. Run out the clock and let the party begin. Moves the ball up to the 30.
It's exactly what you want to see as a play caller. You get positive yards to be able to kind of keep you on schedule as a play caller. That's all you can ask for. Good job up front and a nice run.
A gain makes it second and medium. Keep it on the ground to work the clock here. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 2. Notre Dame comes to the line quickly. Tight end goes in motion before the snap. Using his legs. It's Love. Breaks loose at the 40. Breaks clear. End zone ahead. At the 10. Touchdown, Notre Dame. And the beatdown continues. That's another touchdown for the running back, and they've got one hand in that conference championship trophy now.
Man, this running back is just adding up the touchdowns. You know, the whole conference knows about this guy and what he's capable of doing. And here he is, the big stage in the championship game, showcasing everything he's got in the toolbox.
Gets off a squib kick. It'll be fielded by one of the up men. And that Bayou Bengals offense is back out on the field. At this point, there's not much you can do except play for pride. Quick throw, testing the middle. That one falls incomplete. Good defensive play. Brings up second down.
How about the defense today? They have played so well. I think the defensive coordinator put together a great plan. His kids clearly understood their scheme because they have been aggressive and attacking all game long.
Here's the second down play. From the gun, he looks for an open man. Quick throw, complete to the tight end. Then he'll run out of bounds after picking up a few yards on the play.
Hey, there's the execution. It's been lacking most of this game, but they'll take it. You know, you try to do everything that you can to learn and try to build for the future. And at this point in the game, it's obviously over, but you love to see the offensive coordinator still giving this quarterback opportunities.
It's pulled in, completion on a diving catch. The freshman quarterback showing what a cannon he's got.
This is a big conversion by this offense. They're down now in the second half. Probably limited opportunities at this point in the game. Every chance you get your hands on the ball, you need points. They keep this drive alive right here.
Pass is incomplete. The defense affecting the quarterback with pressure there.
Chris, we're all guilty of this. We all look at the big plays, the quarterbacks, the offense, how many points, how many yards. Sometimes we overlook the most important aspect of the game, the offensive line. You've got to do a good job consistently protecting the quarterback, and it all comes down to the offensive line. And here, they hurry the quarterback, and they blow.
Junior steps up and makes an impact play.
This defense has been lights out today. Great job once again applying pressure on this quarterback. This poor quarterback, he doesn't know what he has seen today. Not able to get anything going to be able to try to compete in this game. They're down big, and now they're just hoping for that clock to run out.
Wow, what a tremendous run these guys have had. And now they can call themselves champions of the SEC. That's one of the most difficult titles to earn in this sport. And now with the playoff looming, we can find out how they fare against the 11 other best teams in the nation. And that is going to wrap it up. We enjoyed this one here. Kirk Herbstreit, I'm Chris Fowler, and this has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football.